Libra, my gorgeous, gorgeous Libra, it is the time to ignite your passion for life. Indeed, it is time to move forward with an open mind. There are two different paths ahead that you are going to have on the 22nd of January 2021, and this is going to be really important in so many different ways because it's to do with what you have been waiting for, and it's going to be so personal to you in so many different ways, because this is the time when you're going to start feeling it again, and you will see exactly what I mean, because this, my gorgeous Libra, is going to re-energize you on so many different levels. And it's not only that, it is the process that you're going to start, it is the process that you're going to begin in. It's not only about the 22nd of January, baby, it's from the 22nd of January 2021 until the end of that month. Things are going to be really pretty much so very busy and very interesting for you. It's going to surprise you, but it's going to lead towards an important opportunity, and you will know that this opportunity is just so much so connected to something that you have been waiting for such a long time, but it's to do with your personal advancement. It's to do with like a challenging situation that you're most certainly going to feel. But hey, baby, whatever you feel that is rather challenging, this is your sign, this is your direction, this is your indication, this is exactly what you should do, baby. Step in, step through. This door are about to open and things are about to change. You're going to start a process in between the 22nd of January until the end of that month 2021, from the 21st of January until the 22nd of January, 22nd of January until the end of that month. It is just 21st and the 22nd of January. It's going to be remarkable, but it's the actual 22nd of January that I'm talking about, that this is going to be the time, this is going to be the moment that is literally going to change everything. But most certainly you are about to step in the right direction. Okay, you will start a process that is going to become super evident at the end of the month. On the 31st of January 2021, you will know exactly what I'm talking about, but also it's to do with the vision, it's to do with the focus, and it's to do with the perspective that is literally going to change your life. That process that you're going to start, it's going to go on for a while. This is just the beginning. You're about to start something remarkable. You're about to plant an important spiritual seed. My babies, this is only going to be growing and growing and growing. And it's only one way to grow, baby, towards the sky, towards the stars. And that moment that you are waiting for, it's going to happen in September and October. You know, I say the moment you're waiting for, this is going to be the reflection. September and October 2021 are going to be huge, are going to be massive, and are going to be so important to you. But these days, these months are going to have a direct connection with what's happening right now. Very, very important to be as open-minded as you can. Very important to step into the unknown, and even more important than whatever you find challenging or daring, this is your sign, my gorgeous Libra. You should most certainly go for it. Okay, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Libra. I love you so much, and it's for January 2021. So it's for you, my gorgeous Libra, and it's for January 2021. And you know what? Your number is number 9. Number 9 is such a powerful number when it comes to you reaching a very strong and very powerful stage in your life. Indeed, it does have elements of you changing things. It does have elements of you editing things. It does have elements of you adjusting and readjusting things in your life. Something will need to go. Indeed, like there is going to be quite major adjustment that you're going to make, but this is in particular when it comes to you sacrificing something. But this is so important because this something that you're going to sacrifice, it's not really sacrifice, it's just like you basically moving on. Number 9 is a very powerful number, my babies. You know what? Because you just have to pay attention to everything that's calling you from deep within. okay? Because the things may not seem like as beautiful, as gorgeous, but my babies, trust me, a lot is gonna be happening indeed. So what you're gonna be doing, what you're gonna be projecting, what you're gonna be working on, it's going to be multiplying later on. You just need to let yourself go, and you just need to ignore things that are bringing you down, ignore things that are giving a false sense of like kind of being in some kind of a entrapment, baby. No, baby, no. You just need to carry on with an open mind. This is all what this month is about. The more daring you are, the more powerful it's going to be. But it's not only about that. When it comes to number 9 in numerology, my babies, this is such a, there are two huge, massive things are going to take place, and they will happen in your life. One of them is going to be connected to what you are doing, you know, an advanced stage, but another one, it's also going to be connected to you wanting to change things around you. You're going to have an urge like to change things, to do things that you didn't do in a long time, and you're going to be wondering, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? You see, and it's really important to pay attention to this highly powerful vibrational feeling, because it's something that you should be doing. You go along with this particular flow, and then this in return is bringing you all sorts of visions that you're going to find relevant about yourself and about your present time, present moment, and most certainly about your future. Number 9 is indicating very strongly that you will start an important process, as I said, but at the same time it's to do with the perfect balance when it comes to the actual success, because what you do, it's going to make you, it's going to lead you towards enjoying the fruits of your labors indeed, and things that you are doing throughout January is most certainly going to pay off in so many different ways. The harder you do things, the harder you work, you know, the more you're going to get out of it. You know, the more you project your energy into things, the more you're going to get out of it. But this is brilliant, because at the same time, you know, it's about you starting to enjoy yourself on the whole next level. You know, this is the time of great joy and success indeed. And you know, I will say that number 9 means not only that you're reaching an absolutely remarkable stage, it's about you feeling it. Because number 9 is before number 10, and number 10 is a big mama. Number 10 is a big mama in many different ways. Big number in many different ways is number 10, indeed. But it's about the fact that you are, as you go throughout this month, the more epiphanies you're going to have, the more things you're going to have that which are going to help you to connect and reconnect to things that you kind of don't feel yet, don't know yet, you're not aware of it, but you will just know it's time to do it. And this is the wonderful thing about number 9. It's all about the preparation for something huge and massive and really important, which is going to help you to redirect yourself and readjust your journey along the way. Very important, because it's preparing you. You will know it's like kind of like exactly what you're going to need to do. And it's to do, this is the time of brilliant epiphanies, you know, that are most certainly going to lead to like remarkably magical opportunities. And this is why I said that, you know, there are going to be plans. There are going to be certain plans that you're going to be working on, my babies. My Libra, please listen, this is important. There are going to be plans that you're going to be working on. And these plans that you're going to be working on, one in particular, you're going to be thinking, oh no, this is not going to work out. This is not going. No, baby, no. You do not bring yourself down, because by doing this, you know, the energy is so powerful. The energy can change so much. You can't see it. It's like a wind. It's like the air. But the energy is like kind of also, as much as it can be so important and powerful to make things happen for us, to us, then at the same time, it can kind of work against us if we block ourselves from moving on. So this is something really important, okay? But I'm saying that you're going to have a plans that will lead to magical opportunities, but one in particular which is going to surprise you, because you will think a little bit negative around, and then soon you will realize like, oh my God, this is actually going to work out quite perfectly. You are about to have and feel the energy you didn't feel in a long time, my gorgeous Libra. You know, I've just checked. Did I actually put a video on? Yes, I did. You know, but you got, am I actually filming? Yes, I am. Yeah, thank God. You know, but it's just basically to do over control over a situation, you know, that you didn't feel in a long time. It's the strength to deal with the problematic situation that arose about 11 months ago, within the last 11 months ago. So there will be a specific issue that you will be dealing with, and you will surprise yourself how well it's going to turn out. You know, you're going to need to express yourself, explain yourself, open your mouth, baby. You're very intelligent, you're very smart, and you're very clever, and sometimes you're not even aware of the fact how psychic you actually are. I said this many times, my gorgeous Libra, you are born with like an extra psychic abilities. So that's why, you know, you can just turn towards those things that you don't understand, but you know that this is your call, you know. There are going to be loads of them like that going out throughout this month. It's about the courage, it's about the energy and wonderful determination that you are going to have. This is going to make you realize it's time for action, you know. The confidence is going to be absolutely blown away in the best possible way. And also, you know, you are going to be aware of the certain accomplishment, and maybe you were aware of that accomplishment before in your life, but you just didn't give a credit to yourself, my gorgeous Libra. Now this is the time to get yourself, you know, to give yourself a credit, but also to kind of treat yourself as much as you can, especially when it comes to like a nice little spiritual things that you feel connected to. Bring it into your life. It is just going to become even more vibrant stage of your specific spiritual journey. But on another hand, you know, there is going to be a little bit of a conflicting influence that you are going to have with someone. So you just need to kind of understand that this is going to be around a certain major effort, you know, something that you have been working on, putting things through, and someone is going to kind of wind you up a little bit. So I just need you to kind of avoid this person. This person is meant to be there, but this person is actually going to be quite beneficial for you, because I think that you're going to respond in a really good way to this conflicting influence, you know. Maybe someone is going to try to wind you up about something, but you know what? I think that you're going to respond in such a powerful way, and this is nothing unusual when you're going through your own rebirth, your own transformation, and this is what it happens. You just respond in a slightly different way, and this response is going to be absolutely everything. Do you know why? Because it is going to bring you the moment when it comes to the actual destiny, you know, fortune, fate, it is going to kind of surprise you how things are going to actually unfold, and it's going to work so much for better for you, because this is going to bring you towards the conclusion. And once you can come closer towards that conclusion, my gorgeous Libra, you will see that this is going to be so beneficial for you, because it's going to help you to deal with the problem, where you're going to realize that you're approaching the end of the problem. An unexpected event is going to occur. This is what, when it becomes really, really interesting. An unexpected event is going to occur, and that unexpected event is going to, sounds really weird, but it's true. The unexpected event is going to occur, and that unexpected event is going to leave a little bit of bitter taste in your mouth, because it's going to, some kind of imposter is here also going to be revealed, you know. And that imposter, once that imposter is revealed, you're also going to become aware of the unforeseen like circumstances, and that in itself is going to make you realize that you can't do really much about this situation. But then again, it's going to really help you out so much to understand something through somebody else, through somebody being like a little bit bizarre, strange, weird, and not really nice person. This is going to help you to realize how beautiful and how magnificent and how gorgeous you actually are in so many different ways, because you will not be able to understand why certain people do something, but then again at the end of the day, it's going to help you realize the importance of your own self, and how important is to move on from the situation and from people, from the dimension, from the energy that no longer serve us anymore. This is the time of transformation, and it's also going to be the time when you will want to clear away the old in order to make a way for the new, you know. It's all about the alteration, and it's all about the change. The more you go with this vibration, the more you're gonna get out of it, my gorgeous Libra, indeed. But also, on another hand, you know, you are gonna get hold of the really kind of interesting situation, interesting information. You're gonna become aware of the interesting information. First of all, okay, you are going to find yourself being very logical this month. You're going to find yourself being very perceptive this month. You're going to find yourself being very brightful this month. And also at the same time, at around the time when you feel this energy so beautifully vibrational around you, you're also going to get hold of the actual brilliant insight. And that is going to be at around the time when you get hold of the information that you need, but then again, you might find it a little bit challenging to receive. Okay, what I want you to understand is that what is really important. Any documents that come through, any documents that come forward, anything that you need to sign, anything that you need to read before you sign, anything you need to negotiate, anything you need to like kind of start certain process, it's going to be fine, baby, but you need to have your eyes wide open. What does that mean? You need to work a little bit, my babies. You need to work through your own energy. You need to work through your own dimension. It's going to require this from you. Maybe it's a bit of a challenge, but then at the same, I'm not saying that it's a challenge for you to read. No, please don't get me wrong, but I just need you to see all sides of the angle. And this is so important because the bottom line is that any documents that you have, you just need to review all documents very carefully. I don't mean to be like a dark lala and things like that, but the documents that you receive, you need to review very, very carefully. This is more important now, my gorgeous Libra, than ever. On another hand, you know, it's something, you know, it's like someone very important in your life. It's also going to have a very significant news for you. Maybe it's like a family member, someone that you were worrying about, you're like on a larger scale, but you're going to receive a very good information and news that the things are turning out really good, really nice, and rather optimistic for you and for these people that mean to you so much indeed, my gorgeous Libra. So this is something that I wanted to let you know. There is something that I'm looking for. I'm looking for something I can't find. You see, I'm just going to... Just a second, Libra. I'm terrible. Just a second. You know what? I'm looking for the specific... here. Specific oracle cards. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Here, what is wrong with me? You see, now I had a sorry, Libra. I'm so sorry, Libra, Libra, Libra. I'm so sorry. Look, so now I just had, this is what I needed to do. I wanted to do this. I wanted to just shuffle this oracle card, and I just wanted to see just a little sign. Just a little sign, just a little additional message for Libra, Libra, Libra. For January 2021 for Libra, specific little oracle message is truth. Oh my Lord, the truth. Just remember, this is going to be your card. You're going to find truth in two ways, my babies, in two ways. The one truth you're going to find, it's about you. And it's big, and it's important. It's going to help you with your own perspective, with your own focus. You will know what to do, where to go. On another hand, there is another truth that you're going to find out, and it's nothing to do with you. And this is where things are going to become really, really interesting. Indeed. You see, I needed to look for these oracle cards, my gorgeous Libra. I needed to do this indeed. What else I was going to say, when it comes to your health, my gorgeous Libra, I have to say the same thing. I know, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say it's organic acerola cherry powder. Keep going, baby. Keep taking organic acerola cherry powder, which is going to give you a whooping amount of vitamin C, and it's natural, without any chemicals, blah, 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 or any unnecessary ingredients. I would like you to take organic acerola cherry powder in a little glass of water, 1 teaspoon every single morning, alongside natural zinc and natural vitamin D. At around the lunchtime, if you can take selenium, natural selenium is a must for this time of the year. Natural selenium is everything. You can get a natural product like with natural selenium, and this is to boost your immune system, my babies, indeed. So you can get like a natural selenium in the actual natural product, but at the same time you can get the actual natural selenium in Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are extremely high, extremely rich in the actual selenium. But if you take like a Brazil illness, then if you can take like about 5 or 6 pieces, if you can eat it a day, would be fantastic. Otherwise, you can get like a natural supplement, selenium, which will also be quite good. What else I was going to say, it's to do with the actual digestion. I'm keep on saying this, my gorgeous Libra. It's to do with digestion, and a little bit of stress is stress. You know, digestion is just basically if you can maybe just try to avoid sugar, try to cut out sugar like completely if you can. Can you do that for me, please? Cut out sugar completely. We shouldn't be even eating this, okay? We shouldn't be even eating that little bastard. No, sugar. Try to cut out sugar as much as you can, like completely. You can replace sugar with the actual organic honey, but maybe you don't want honey for whichever reason. I completely understand. So maybe you can kind of get organic maple syrup, which is fantastic alternative to sugar. And it's not vile like sugar. And that is brilliant when it comes to your digestive system. You can put it, if you're drinking coffee, you can put this in a coffee instead of sugar. Try to cut down sugar as much as you can. And try to basically also cut down on sweets if you can. Try to avoid heavy foods. Try to eat as many soups, like a nice bean soups and healthy soups as much as you can. This is going to help you so much with your digestion, with your stomach in general. On another hand, organic aloe vera juice, what I said before, and organic chamomile tea is wonderful because it's going to help you to flush out the system out of the, flush out the toxins out of the system. So this is something like really important as well, that I would really recommend you. On another hand, it's basically a little bit of a stress that I mentioned before. For a bit of a stress is natural, but then again, a natural B vitamin complex, just make sure if you get natural B vitamin complex that the folic acid within is folate, not folic, but folate, because folic acid is the chemical version of folate, and folate is a natural. And also B12, you need to make sure that the B12 is made in the natural way, not in a chemical way, okay? So B complex is going to help you with your own stress levels, and it's wonderful, and it's really going to give you so much that your body needs, but at the same time, it's going to help you with your entire digestive system. Avoid harsh chemicals when it comes to aluminium and when it comes to underneath your armpits. So maybe try to get deodorants which are aluminium free, please. Okay, very important. If you're on any other medications, if you're pregnant or if you're breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor or GP. Only your doctor or GP can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications, my gorgeous Libra, or not. Now, this is something that I highly recommend you to wear this month, this gorgeous little chakra pendant. If you didn't get one, you really should, because this is going to help you so much when it comes to January and even February. When it comes to your personal balance, this is going to help you with your own ideas, to actually realize which ideas to pay attention to. It's going to open you up so much when it comes to communication, when it comes to expressing yourself, when it comes to having the necessary strength and balance to deal with like kind of things that you don't like dealing with, and there are going to be few of them throughout this month. Okay, this comes with the sterling silver setting and the sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. Sorry. By buying things from my channel, my gorgeous Libra, you're also supporting my channel as well. I have to say that. Sorry. So now, my gorgeous Libra, Libera, 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 raise your vibration, libera, 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 pam, pam, libera, 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 pam, pam, libera, 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 pam, pam, libera, 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 libera. My gorgeous Libra, it is the 3rd of January. It is the 3rd of January. This is so important, you know, because it is almost like, oh my God, like a little psychic experience that you're going to have, almost like so important. And it's just a kind of this psychic experience that you're going to have. It's going to help you with your own vision, going to help you to understand where exactly things are. And that in itself is going to lead towards like self-sacrificing. But then again, it's to do with like a deep psychic insight that you're going to have. But it's also so much to do with going forward, my babies, you know. This is so important to trust your intuition, because you will be dealing with an unusual situation, my baby, on the 3rd of January. So you just need to remember to trust your intuition and sing Libera, Libera, pam, pam, Libera, 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 Libera. Trust your intuition. But then again, you know, it's important to understand is to follow your heart. Follow your heart and follow your heart. Any confusion you have here, you need to follow your heart, because big moment, big realization, it's about to happen, okay? You will also know, and you will have a rather strong and powerful indication that your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Just need to understand that this will be a challenging time on another hand, so you just need to remember it's not all going to be like, oh yeah, no baby, no. You need to remember to stay focused. The more challenged you are, the more beautiful flower you're going to come out to be. Important, important, important. The second important date, while we are here, I just want to say, when it comes to psychic abilities, when it comes to psychic powers, you, my gorgeous Libra, I said this on numerous occasions, you know, all of us are born with psychic abilities, but then some of us are more, some of us are less. And I said this many times, but for those of you who didn't hear or didn't see me saying this, you know, Libra, you, my babies, are born with extra psychic abilities. So it helps you to be perceptive even more on a whole other level. From a whole other angle. It's very beneficial in so many different ways indeed. So that's why when I talk about the psychic moments and things like that, you just need something that to kind of protect you a little bit throughout the month, because when we have a psychic like things enhanced around us, then you know we are able to pick up and to understand on so much around us. It's to do with the energy. So that's why you're very open. So when you're very open, you can become just a little bit vulnerable at the same time. And in order to protect ourselves nicely and gently while enhancing our third psychic eye, of course that the actual amethyst is a must. This is something that I highly recommend you, both for protection and to enhance your psychic abilities. And also this comes with the sterling silver setting and the sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, my gorgeous Libras, you're also supporting you're also supporting my channel as well. Okay, so now the second important date is like a 19th of January. 19th of January is a very important day, because you know what? You are going to have a very hopeful outlook here and favorable expectation. It's to do with a new alliance, but then at the same time, it's some kind of a reunion. Reunion will be very significant, but you're just going to need to work on a little bit, because someone very special and very significant in your life, it's about to return into your life, you know, and just pay attention, because this is going to be really, really important. On another hand, you know, when I said that you're going to have a hopeful outlook on the 19th of January when it comes to favorable expectation, you know, I'm talking about 2 months in particular, 2 last months, that you felt, you know, at around the things that gave you difficulties in launching new projects and difficulties in situations and things like that. It's connected to that. It's connected to you feeling difficulties difficulties in launching projects over the last couple of months indeed. So this is going to be quite good. On another hand, just remember you will get the quite important, quite interesting advice at the same time, how to deal with this particular with a certain particular obstacle. And the advice that you are going to get, it's going to be remarkable, because it's going to help you to kind of express yourself, but it's also going to come from someone who is very sincere to you in so many different ways. You just need to remember that the 19th of January is also going to kind of, your wings are going to be spread, my gorgeous Libra. And when you spread your wings, it just kind of picks you up, and you just look in all sorts of the direction, and you're able to see all sorts of things that you don't normally see. And so that's why you will be returning into connection with the past. It's going to be very strong, so don't be surprised, because there is a little key from the past. Your past is about to bring a key, very important spiritual key, and that key, it's going to be connected to you taking it, unlocking it, and once that happens, you will be revisiting old dreams or plans. Okay, you need to embrace your inner self, and as I said, it is just something that you always wanted to do. It's something that you always felt like you should be doing in order to make yourself happy. Now you're going to have the opportunity to actually do this. So very good indeed. The third important date, my gorgeous Libra, of course, that it's going to be on 31st of January. The 31st of January, it's going to feel quite... Something is going to feel so strange about this day. Something is going to feel so unique about this day. It's the feelings and emotions that are about to start returning, but they're going to be good, and they're going to be connected to your inner harmony. And at the same time, it's just going to be connected to the actual very important moment in time, because, you are not only that the day is going to be quite unusual, but good, because you're going to start feeling this very gentle balance. And I really like it, because I know how much this is going to affect you at the same time. You're going to hear about a certain justice, which is going to put a bit smile on your face, but also, most importantly, you are going to have a really, really powerful news here, an important news. That news is going to give you the green light that it's time to go, time to move on, and it's also to do with an important news, but at the same time, it's to do with an investment. Okay, and it's also to do with the actual what was causing you before to be indecisive in proceedings, what was causing you to be kind of like what was making you be unable to make decision. So now this is connected to this important news. It's not only about the investment, but it's connected to all these elements that I said so far. You will see something on the 31st of January, my babies. You will see something, and this is just going to give you so many ideas, and it's just going to kind of be very vibrant moment in time. And what you're going to see, it is just going to inspire you. It's so much to do with inspiration, and this is exactly what you should be doing and what you should be following through, because you were very clever, over the last 12 months in order to reach this particular stage. So this is going to come with some kind of reward. At the same time, you will know that, you will know that you need to have a little bit more patience, but also at the same time, you will need to bring together things into perfect union by focusing on management, by focusing on adjustment, and also good influence. Somebody very influential is going to be around you at the same time, which is going to make you even more buzzing, which is fantastic, because it's going to bring the best out of you. And you are most certainly going to see an important sign, very interesting sign, my gorgeous Libra, on the 31st of January. Pay attention to what that sign is. Pay attention to how it makes you feel. This is such an important moment in time, because that sign is going to be a clear indication that idea that you have is just something that you really should go for it. This sign is going to come in all sorts of ways, and it's all sorts of forms, but you will know that this is your sign, because you will feel like, my Lord, like you're part of this element, you're part of this dimension, so you will know exactly that this is your message, but it's going to happen at around a similar time when you have this amazing idea. Okay, so now, my gorgeous Libra, what am I going to do? And before I start like your weekly, just look at this. I just had a wish to do this again. Libra, Libra, Libra. What else should we be paying attention to, my gorgeous Libra? Okay? Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. Look at this. Do things that make you happy. This month, oh my God, it's important, because by doing things that make you feel happy, you're going to become extra super magnetic towards things that you attract into your life. Do things that makes you feel happy. Now it's more important than ever, because by doing this, you're going to open all sorts of pathways indeed. Now, the first part of January 2021, my gorgeous Libra, it's going to bring you, you will like things that you were like kind of dissatisfied about 9 months, things that you have been about the last 9 months, things that you wanted to achieve, things that you were like kind of dreaming about, you will have a very strong sign here, very strong indication that something really important is going to come through when it comes to some kind of wish that you had over the last 9 months. This brought you so many dissatisfaction because you had to go around in order to get to this particular stage, and you waited for this moment. You had patience, so now it's happening. This caused you like a delays and lack of motivation, so now flip-flop moment is going to bring you inspiration and potential. It's going to bring you determination, but then again, I'm not going to lie to you, there is a bit of a conflict here at the beginning of January, so I just want you to, if somebody tries to kind of bring you low, you just rise above it, my babies. It's very important to be professional about it, because that in itself, it's also going to bring you the actual reward later on. The mid part of January, it's to do with the actual competition. There is some kind of competition that you are going to have, and you didn't even plan it, you didn't even want it, you didn't even have it on a card, most certainly. And this is going to happen with you finding yourself mid-January somewhere where you didn't plan at all. It is all going to be unplanned, my babies. So this is why you have to be as spontaneous as you possibly can. This is when your life is reaching a very significant stage, and when karmically you have done so much, you've been through so a lot, and this is the way things unfold for people like that. So now you're gonna have an adventurous moment, but it's gonna happen through you finding yourself in a situation that you didn't plan, and you're gonna respond. You're gonna be very daring towards something, and that in itself is gonna make you be part of that competition, and at the same time it's gonna be remarkable, because it's going to help you to see things through, to go through something really important. And once you do this, you will understand things that you didn't understand before, and you at the same time you're also going to avoid a certain conflict. This is going to be so wonderful, because you are going to remove yourself from the certain restrictions. You're going to have a nice sweet little escape, and when I say sweet little escape, it's just so beautiful, because something is going to unfold much sooner, it's going to happen very swiftly, much sooner, at around the time when you receive an important message, and also at around the time when you have a little bit of like maybe it's going to be like some kind of negotiation with someone, and it's going to work out in such a wonderful way. But this is just a timing indication when you will know that you're going to have this sweet escape. You will know what sweet escape is. It's very spiritual, it's very beautiful, and it's you walking into the environment which is all light blue and it's gorgeous, and this is all indicating the fact that you're just going to start feeling very serene. So it's amazing. The last part of January, I need you to remember, my God, an opportunity, because you've got a star here. The star is very important, my gorgeous Libra. The star is very important. So you've got a star here. So it's all about an opportunity. It's all about excitement. It's all about rejuvenation. It's all about a happiness, and it's all about you as well, having faith in the future, having faith in the future, that the future is bright, something so important is going to come through, but most certainly it's to do with positive change, okay, that are going to bring an end to challenging times. It's to do with the light at the end of the tunnel, but also it's to do with the chaos and confusion that you had to go through over the last 13 months. Now this is going to bring you mental clarity, which is going to lead towards a huge, massive, enormous victory. Libera, 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 Libra, Libra. You see why am I singing? And this is to do with you being ready for anything. And this is so important, you know, ready for anything, because it is just kind of, you're going to deal with a problem at the end of January as well, and you're going to amaze yourself how easy this is going to be, and something that was dragging for such a long time, and it's only up to you to see that it's moment to deal with it. But at the same time, it's wonderful because it is just going to help you to remove yourself from somebody very like kind of controlling around you at the end of January 2021. So it's rather important to pay attention to who's kind of becoming slowly controlling figure in your life, and why is that happening. On another hand, you know, an obstacle, the last part of January, it's going to bring you an obstacle, you know, and this obstacle is just also so much to do with like you feeling that you are in lack of control. So this is going to change. So an obstacle that you're going to have at the end of January, it's going to lead towards the decision, and the decision that you're going to be thinking about, it's going to be connected, it's going to be connected to your future planning. Not only the obstacle, annoying obstacle, it's going to come to an end that was preventing you to do something in the future that you wanted to. You were waiting for this moment. Not only that, but you're going to make a crucial, huge, massive decision when it comes to your future planning. It's to do with the security, it's to do with the power, it's to do with you feeling so great, you know, but also at the same time, it's to do with the future planning, and also like an enterprise, you know, the decision that you're going to make at the end of January, it's going to be the right decision. And there are going to be elements of, oh, like, oh, I'm not too sure. No, baby, no. It is going to be the right decision. You need to remember to move forward with an open mind, okay? And remember what I said, it's time to ignite your passion for life. Very important, my gorgeous Libra, indeed. Okay, so now I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are actually in relationship. Okay, sorry. For those of you who are in relationship, my gorgeous Libra, you know, it's like basically, I think that your partner also need to kind of like cut out a certain addiction, something they need to pay attention to, they need to cut it out. And it's to do with like some kind of addiction. Addiction can come in all sorts of forms, you know, it could be maybe food, it could be like maybe sugar, maybe cigarette, maybe smoking, you know, like all sorts of addiction can happen and manifest in all sorts of ways. But it looks like that your partner is ending up like having some kind of like a negative impact on them, and it's just starting to affect them, so they just need to move on from that. On another hand, your partner, 10 of Cups, I mean, this is incredible. This is amazing. You are both reaching an absolutely remarkable stage of your life. By the end of January, something absolutely crazy is going to happen, but in a good way. And both of you will just want to speed up the process when it comes to something. This is an indication of a happy life. This is an indication of an excitement. This is an indication of having the light at the end of the tunnel. This is an indication of problem coming to an end. This is an indication of happiness. But most importantly, in this situation, this is an indication that something is going to take place, and it's going to bring you reward to you both. And that reward is going to allow you both to do something that you wanted to do for a while, you know. It's going to create an important shortcut. My gorgeous Libra, just go for it. Now it's time. Okay, so now I'm just going to see what is going to happen with those of you who are single and ready to mingy. Now, my baby, it's the time. January is slowly going to start changing things for everybody. And when it comes to those of you, my gorgeous, beautiful, sexy little Libras that are single and ready to mingy, you know, it's going to surprise you the way things are actually going to develop, you know. At a time when you least expect it, someone is going to start slowly walking into your life, my gorgeous Libras, and it's not going to be that long at all. King of Cups, somebody, you know, a very powerful, somebody very successful, somebody very strong, somebody very intuitive, like somebody, as much as this person is going to be spiritual, this person is also going to be successful when it comes to their business decisions and when it comes to their decision in general. but it's at around what I find it quite interesting, that it's at around the time when you find something really stressful, because you're going to be thinking about two specific things, two particular things. At the same time, there will be the continuation, keep on going, and requiring from you to step in, step forward. At the time when you step forward, this person is about to walk into your life. This person it's going to be a little bit different to who you would normally go for, but it's one of those golden special little diamonds that walk into our lives and change everything forever, because they're the right people, they're the right person for us. So when that happens, we start at the beginning, we don't start at the end. If we start at the end, we jump in the bed, stranger in the night, straight away. But if we start at the beginning, we start nicely working way up, the right way around. So this is what's going to happen. It's going to be like, kind of like, you're going to feel something really special, and that person is going to feel that as well. But in order for that to make it happen, you just need to throw yourself into all sorts of possibilities. You possibly can, but I'm telling you, it's going to happen at the time when you don't least expect it, when you're a little bit stressed, and some kind of continuation is going to require from you to step in, step through, step forward. My Lord, can't wait for you, because I know how much this is going to mean to you. Indeed. Okay, my gorgeous Libra, I love you all so much, my beautiful, gorgeous babies. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light. I wish you the best new year, 2021, my Lord. 2020, bye-bye. 2021, hello. I wish you the best 2021. I love you all so much, my gorgeous Libra. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous Libras. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.